Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Today's we are going to dive into the world of decentralized apps, also known as the apps, and we will also discuss about smart contracts. So I'm very excited about this video because this video is very new to me and this topic is very new to me. So I just created a very simple slides for you guys. I hope you will like it. So basically, what is centralized and decentralized type? So centralized is you have to rely on something, and decentralized is you don't. A very simple example or definition for you guys. So let's talk about the example I have created for you guys. So at my screen, you can look that we have a example of WhatsApp in a centralized and a signal in decentralized. So what is basically a WhatsApp? So WhatsApp, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, anything, right? It can go down. You have to rely on their servers. If their servers go down for any issues, the government involved or anything, the outrage issues, anything else, servers go down and your work will stop, right? Your social media will stop. So for example, and you have to, it's not a free access. You have to first request, right? Request to the server and then request, and the server will then respond back to you guys, right? So you have to respond, you have to rely on the server. For example, let's talk about the second example, which is the notebook example, which is, for example, if you have a notebook, right? And you have to write your to-do lists. Your parent will do that for you, right? Your parents will maintain that list for all of you guys. For example, if you have like 2 to 3 siblings, right? So in your house, and your parents will have to maintain your like reminders, your notes, or something else, right? But in decentralized thing, every person has its own notebook, own reminders, own notes. So it also contains privacy, right? And you don't have to rely on your parent to maintain your records, right? So in the Signal app, it's a decentralized app, right? So there is no third party involved in Signal app. There is only the sender and the receiver. Okay. So here is that their key points for key apps, decentralization's app. So there is no third party is involved. The privacy is maintained and it never go down, never shut down. So I have just created this example, a very detailed example for you guys. In the centralized app, you can, I already told you, right? So the server, the user. The apps, for example, if this app is down, right? But the other apps will work. The other apps the other apps didn't depend on this first app. And this example is for every app. I have just created that like every app has two things, right? Front end and the back end. Mainly the front end, the which you think interact. And in the back end, they have these smart contracts. So the smart contracts, now we will walk into the smart contracts. So what are basically a smart contract? So let's talk about smart contracts. So basically, what are smart contracts? So smart contracts, these are the traditional contracts, but they are in digital form, right? And they are stored in blockchains. So it was created in 1997, and they cannot be changed once the smart contract is being created. Smart contracts will automatically execute transactions when predefined conditions are met. What does this mean? So let me define you with a scenario. And we have, for example, Let me just zoom that thing. So for example, in the traditional thing, the customer wants to buy the lemonade, right? And the lemonade, the customer sends the $1, right? Gave the $1 to the lemonade person, but the person said, the customer said, first you have to add with the lemonade, then I will send you the verse $1, right? And the owner said no, first money and then lemonade. So there is a trust issues between these two persons, the customer and the owner. So then now smart contracts became in handy. Customer sends the $1 to the smart contract, right? And this is smart contract verifies that payment and triggers the stand owner to give lemonade, right? So there are no trust issues between the customer and the owner now, because the smart contract is now in between of these two persons, right? Not physically, not in the paper form, in the digital side, right? Automatically do things. The customer sends the payment, it holds, and then it automatically sends the payment to the owner once the owner sends the lemonade. So there are no trust issues between these two persons right now. And another example is, for example, you have to buy online something, right? And you don't trust the website because the website is new or some other issues. And the person says, first you have to pay and then I will send the product. For example, if the person, and if you trust the website and you didn't, and you send the payment, but the product didn't come, right? So that's the issue, right? So smart contract will, between these two things. So the person will send money to the smart contract, and then smart contract will say, I received the payment, right? And you will give the product to the person, the customer. The customer will sends the payment, sends the thing to the customer, and then once the product is in the customer hands, then a smart contract will automatically sends the payment to the owner. So that's the example. Then smart contract will trigger the owner that sends the product to the customer, and the owner will send the product to the customer, and then smart contract will automatically in seconds transfer the money to the owner. So this is like if else thing, right? So that is the difference of smart contract and the traditional contract. So I hope you guys are clearly know the difference of know what is decentralized app, what is centralized app, what is smart contract, and what is traditional contract. So please hit the like button, subscribe, and anything you want to know, please hit the comment. And if you and I will also share this slides with you guys in the description. So check it out. Thank you.